America is home to some of the most jaw-dropping natural landscapes in the world. Whether you're an adventurer, a nature lover, or simply someone who loves a good view, there's something here for everyone. Today, we're counting down the top 30 natural wonders in the USA that you need to see to believe. From spectacular canyons to crystal-clear lakes, let's explore the breathtaking beauty of the USA. Ready to find out which spot ranks number 1? Let's jump in. We start our countdown at Sleeping Bear Dunes in Michigan, where sand dunes tower over the clear blue waters of Lake Michigan. These dunes are mesmerizing, rising up to 450 feet above the lake. Visitors can climb, explore, or simply soak in the breathtaking views from the top. According to local legend, these dunes were formed by a mother bear looking for her lost cubs. This poignant story adds a touch of mystery to the already magical landscape. Don't miss the scenic drive along Pierce Stocking Scenic Drive. It offers some of the best views. And if you're up for a challenge, try the dune climb for panoramic views that are well worth the effort. Next, we have the mesmerizing Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to some of the best preserved ancestral Puebloan dwellings in the world. These cliff dwellings were built over 700 years ago, and exploring them feels like stepping back in time. The ancestral Puebloans crafted entire villages into the cliffs, showcasing their ingenuity and adaptability. From the famous Cliff Palace to the Balcony House, each structure tells a story of resilience and community. For the best experience, join a ranger-led tour to get an insider's view and learn about the fascinating history of the ancestral Puebloans. Mesa Verde is a place that combines adventure with deep cultural significance. Horseshoe Bend in Arizona is next, and it's truly one of nature's masterpieces. The Colorado River forms a dramatic horseshoe-shaped curve, with sheer cliffs towering 1,000 feet above. It's a breathtaking sight that reminds us of nature's power and beauty. Horseshoe Bend is one of the most photographed spots in the Southwest, especially during sunrise or sunset when the colors are especially vibrant. But remember, it's a steep drop, so stay safe. There's a short, sandy hike from the parking lot, so bring water and sunscreen and wear good shoes. The reward at the end of the trail is absolutely worth it. Lake is a hauntingly beautiful bayou straddling Texas and Louisiana. The lake is filled with cypress trees draped in Spanish moss, creating a mystical and almost eerie atmosphere. It's one of the few places in the world where you can experience a bayou like this. The lake is rumored to be haunted, with tales of ghostly lights and eerie sounds echoing through the trees at night. But don't worry, it's mostly just the wildlife. For the best experience, take a guided kayak or canoe tour. You'll see parts of the lake that are hidden from view and experience the true magic of the swamp up close. Zion National Park in Utah is a paradise for adventurers and photographers alike. With its towering red cliffs, narrow slot canyons, and breathtaking vistas, Zion has earned its spot as one of the most visited national parks in the USA. One of Zion's most famous hikes is Angel's Landing, a challenging but rewarding trek with sheer drop-offs on both sides. The panoramic view at the top will leave you speechless. If heights aren't your thing, try hiking the Narrows instead. It's a unique experience that involves wading through the Virgin River as you make your way between canyon walls hundreds of feet high. Death Valley National Park, one of the hottest and driest places on Earth, takes our 25th spot. This otherworldly landscape features salt flats, sand dunes, and even colorful Badlands. But don't let the name scare you, it's a place of stark, incredible beauty. Death Valley holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth, a blistering 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Be sure to visit Badwater Basin, the lowest point in North America, and check out Artist's Palette, where mineral deposits have created vibrant colors in the rock. Lake Tahoe, nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains, is famous for its crystal-clear waters and stunning alpine scenery. It's a year-round destination that attracts visitors for both summer and winter activities. During summer, you can swim, boat, and hike, while winter transforms Tahoe into a skier's paradise. The lake's visibility can reach 70 feet down, making it one of the clearest lakes in the world. Head to Emerald Bay for some of the most scenic views, including a unique island and a historic Scandinavian-style castle called Vikingsholm. Arches National Park in Utah is home to over 2,000 natural sandstone arches, each one more beautiful than the last. Delicate Arch, the park's most famous landmark, is a photographer's dream, especially at sunset. These arches were formed over millions of years through erosion, and each arch is still slowly changing shape. For a memorable experience, try stargazing in the park. The night skies here are so clear, it's been designated as an international dark sky park. Mount Hood in Oregon is next on our list. This active stratovolcano is a symbol of Oregon's natural beauty, offering year-round recreation from skiing to hiking. In the summer, wildflowers bloom around the base of the mountain, and in winter, it becomes a snowy wonderland. Timberline Lodge, located on its slopes, is one of the few places in the world with year-round skiing. For a unique view, take a scenic drive along the Mount Hood Scenic Byway. It's a road trip you won't forget. White Sands National Park in New Mexico is a desert unlike any other, with endless waves of white gypsum sand that look almost like snow. These dunes stretch over 275 square miles, creating a surreal landscape that's popular for everything from photography to sledding. The gypsum crystals reflect sunlight, making the sand cool to the touch, even in the hottest weather. Bring a sled or rent one from the park to experience the thrill of sliding down the dunes. and stay for sunset when the white sands turn shades of pink and purple. Olympic National Park in Washington offers one of the most diverse landscapes you'll not find in any national park. From lush rainforests to rugged coastline and towering peaks, Olympic truly has it all. In one visit, you can experience multiple ecosystems, each with its own unique beauty. The Tahoe rainforest is one of the only temperate rainforests in North America. Here, you'll find ancient trees draped in moss, creating a fairy tale-like atmosphere. Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky holds the title for the longest cave system in the world, with more than 400 miles of explored passages. It's a labyrinth of underground wonder, with vast chambers and intricate rock formations. Scientists believe there could be hundreds more miles of caves still unexplored, making Mammoth Cave a mysterious, otherworldly experience. Explore on a ranger-led tour and try the frozen Niagara route to see cascading cave formations that look just like a frozen waterfall. Denali National Park in Alaska, home to North America's tallest mountain, takes our 18th spot. This park is wild, rugged, and immense, covering over 6 million acres of wilderness where you can see grizzly bears, wolves, and moose roaming free. Denali, also known as the Great One, reaches an impressive 20,310 feet. But the park is more than just the mountain, it's a sanctuary for both wildlife and adventure. For the best view, try a sightseeing tour to get up close to Denali's glaciers, peaks, and valleys. It's an experience you'll never forget. The tallest sand dunes in North America are found right here in Colorado at Great Sand Dunes National Park. With dunes reaching up to 750 feet high, this landscape is both breathtaking and surprising, nestled between mountain peaks. The sand comes from ancient lake beds, blown and collected by winds over thousands of years. The Medano Creek flows at the base, creating a natural beach during spring. Bring a sandboard or sled to glide down the dunes and stay after dark for incredible stargazing. This park has some of the clearest skies for stargazing in the country. The Wave is one of the most visually striking and exclusive destinations on our list. Located along the Arizona-Utah border, this sandstone formation looks like it belongs on another planet, with its unique swirls and patterns. The Wave is highly protected, and permits are limited to preserve its fragile landscape. Only a small number of visitors are allowed each day. If you're lucky enough to get a permit, prepare for a 6-mile round-trip hike through challenging desert terrain. But the effort is worth it for this once-in-a-lifetime view. Redwood National and State Parks in California are home to the tallest trees on Earth, some reaching over 350 feet. Walking among these ancient giants is a humbling experience that connects you to a world much older than our own. These trees are over 2,000 years old, dating back to the Roman Empire and have survived fires, floods, and other natural events that shaped them into giants. Take the scenic drive along the Avenue of the Giants, and don't miss the opportunity to explore the forest on foot along trails like the Lady Bird Johnson Grove. Badlands National Park in South Dakota is a land of rugged beauty with jagged rock formations, deep canyons, and vibrant colors. Millions of years of erosion have shaped these unique landscapes, creating an otherworldly terrain. The park is also known for its rich fossil beds, with remains of ancient creatures like saber-toothed cats and rhinos discovered here. The Notch Trail offers an up-close view of the Badlands' unique formations, while the Fossil Exhibit Trail gives a glimpse into the park's prehistoric past. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks are home to the world's largest trees, including the famous General Sherman tree, the largest by volume. Walking through a grove of sequoias feels like stepping into a realm of giants. Some of these trees are over 3,000 years old, and their bark can be up to 3 feet thick, protecting them from fires and other threats. Take the Giant Forest Loop Trail to see some of the park's most impressive trees, and visit Kings Canyon for stunning granite cliffs and waterfalls. Mount Rainier, one of the tallest mountains in the continental United States, stands as an icon of Washington state. Rising to 14,411 feet, this active stratovolcano offers stunning alpine scenery, lush meadows, and ancient glaciers. In summer, fields of wildflowers bloom around the mountain, creating a colorful contrast against the snowy peak. Visit in late July or early August for the wildflower bloom along the Skyline Trail. The views are unforgettable, especially with Mount Rainier towering in the background. Antelope Canyon is a slot canyon like no other. Located on Navajo land in Arizona, this narrow canyon features swirling sandstone walls that seem to dance in the light, especially when sunbeams filter through from above. Antelope Canyon was formed by centuries of flash flooding, which smoothed and sculpted the walls into the shapes you see today. For the best light and famous sunbeams, book a midday tour. Remember that permits are required to visit, as the canyon is on Navajo land. The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park is the largest hot spring in the United States and one of the most colorful places on Earth. Its vibrant colors are due to heat-loving bacteria, which create shades of blue, green, yellow, and red. This hot spring is over 370 feet wide, making it larger than a football field. It's a geothermal wonder that shows nature's artistry. For the best view, hike the nearby Fairy Falls Trail for a higher vantage point. You'll be able to see the spring's full rainbow of colors. Now let us head to the Great Smoky Mountains, one of the most visited national parks in the U.S. This mountain range, shared by North Carolina and Tennessee, is famous for its misty, smoky appearance, which is caused by the abundance of trees releasing moisture into the air. The Smokies are rich in biodiversity, home to over 19,000 species of living organisms, and that number continues to grow. It's one of the most biodiverse places in North America. Whether you're hiking through the misty trails or exploring the scenic byways, make sure to visit during fall when the vibrant colors of the foliage transform the landscape into a painter's palette. Next, we have Yellowstone National Park, the first national park in the world. Spanning 3 states, this park is famous for its geothermal features, including the world-renowned Old Faithful geyser, which erupts like clockwork. Yellowstone is a wonderland of volcanic activity, with colorful hot springs, bubbling mud pots, and fumaroles, creating a vibrant, otherworldly landscape. The park sits on top of a supervolcano, and while that sounds scary, it's also a key reason why Yellowstone is so rich in geothermal activity. Be sure to take a trip to the Grand Prismatic Spring, one of the largest and most colorful hot springs in the world. Also, keep your eyes peeled for wildlife like bison, elk, and grizzly bears. Bryce Canyon National Park is located in Utah, a place where bizarre rock formations known as hoodoos create an almost fairy tale landscape. These spire-like rock formations, shaped over millions of years, give the park an eerie, otherworldly vibe. What makes Bryce Canyon unique is its high altitude and the way the hoodoos catch the first rays of light at sunrise, casting long shadows and glowing orange and red hues across the landscape. Bryce Canyon is actually a series of giant natural amphitheaters, offering some of the most dramatic views in the American Southwest. For the best experience, visit at sunrise or sunset, when the colors and shadows are at their most striking. Don't forget to take a short hike on the Navajo Trail to get up close to the hoodoos. The Grand Canyon is an iconic natural wonder that needs no introduction. This massive canyon carved by the Colorado River is one of the most awe-inspiring sights on Earth, with its vastness and colorful rock layers, telling a geological story millions of years in the making. The Grand Canyon is not only a geological marvel, but also a place rich in cultural history, with ancient Native American tribes calling it home for thousands of years. The Grand Canyon is so vast that it can fit the entire island of Manhattan inside it and still have room to spare. For a unique perspective, consider taking a rafting trip down the Colorado River or, for the truly adventurous, a helicopter tour for a bird's eye view of this natural wonder. Next, we head to the border between the US and Canada to experience the thunderous Niagara Falls. With over 6 million cubic feet of water flowing over the falls every minute, this iconic waterfall is a breathtaking display of nature's power. Niagara Falls is actually made up of 3 waterfalls: the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls, all of which are equally impressive. To get the best views, take a boat tour on the Maid of the Mist or stand at the observation tower for a panoramic view of the falls. Don't forget to visit at night, when the falls are illuminated with colorful lights. Next is the breathtaking beauty of Glacier National Park in Montana. Known for its pristine alpine lakes, majestic mountains, and over 26 glaciers, Glacier is a true haven for outdoor enthusiasts. The park is home to some of the most scenic drives in America, including the Going to the Sun Road, which takes you past waterfalls, glaciers, and awe-inspiring mountain vistas. Glacier is often called the crown of the continent for its vast wilderness and impressive biodiversity, including grizzly bears, mountain goats, and elusive wolves. If you're into hiking, don't miss the Highline Trail for panoramic views of the park. And for photographers, sunrise at Lake McDonald is an absolute must. At number 3, we journey into the unique ecosystem of Everglades National Park in Florida. This vast wetland is one of the most diverse ecosystems in the world, home to a fascinating array of wildlife, from alligators to manatees, and countless species of birds. The Everglades are a network of rivers, swamps, and mangrove forests that serve as a crucial habitat for endangered species like the West Indian manatee and the American crocodile. It's the largest tropical wilderness in the U.S., and the only place where alligators and crocodiles coexist in the wild. For a truly unforgettable experience, take an airboat ride through the swamps to see the wildlife up close. Also, visit Shark Valley for a chance to spot alligators and a variety of bird species. At number 2, we visit Yosemite National Park in California. Famed for its awe-inspiring granite cliffs, majestic waterfalls, and ancient giant sequoias, Yosemite is a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. The park's iconic landmarks like El Capitan and Half Dome are global symbols of natural beauty. Yosemite's giant sequoias, including the famous General Sherman tree, are among the oldest and tallest living trees on Earth. Yosemite is also home to the tallest waterfall in North America, Yosemite Falls, which drops a jaw-dropping 2,425 feet. Make sure to take in the views from Glacier Point for a panoramic look at the park's beauty, and for a real challenge, try climbing Half Dome or take a hike on the Mist Trail to Vernal and Nevada Falls. And finally, the #1 natural wonder in the USA that you must visit is Hawaii Volcanoes National Park on the Big Island of Hawaii. This incredible park is home to 2 of the world's most active volcanoes, Kilauea and Mauna Loa, making it a dynamic and ever-changing landscape. Here you can witness the raw power of nature as lava flows from active craters, creating new land right before your eyes. The park's unique volcanic landscape is home to lush rainforests, craters, and black sand beaches. Kilauea has been erupting continuously for decades, making it one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. Visit the park after dark to see the glow of the lava in the calderas. It's an unforgettable sight. And don't forget to check out the Thurston Lava Tube, where you can walk through a hollowed-out lava tunnel. From towering volcanoes to ancient forests, these 30 natural wonders showcase the incredible beauty and diversity of the United States. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more adventures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.